Hi Sam. It's great to see you again. Today, we're learning the word
Haut.
Hi Alex.
Haut.
What does that mean?
Haut.
means skin. It's quite common, especially when talking about our body. You might also encounter it in phrases related to health or beauty. Just be careful, it sounds a bit like the English word hat, but they're completely different.
Oh, got it. So, how do we use
Haut.
in a sentence?
Good question.
Haut.
Is a feminine noun, so we say.
Die Haut.
The plural form is.
Die Häute.
In the present tense, you could say.
Die Haut ist gesund.
Which means the skin is healthy.
And in the past?
In the Präteritum, you would say.
Die Haut war trocken.
Meaning the skin was dry. For the perfect, you could say.
Die Haut hat geleuchtet.
Which translates to the skin has radiated.
Interesting. Is there an imperative form for
Haut.
Not really, since it's a noun. But you might use verbs related to it, like
Pflegen.
which means to care for. For instance,
Pflege deine Haut.
means take care of your skin.
Now, where does the word
Haut.
come from?
Haut.
Has its origins in Old High German, where it was used as.
HTA.
Over time, its meaning has remained quite stable, referring to the outer layer of the body. It's fascinating how such basic words can have deep roots.
That is fascinating. I didn't know it went back so far.
Let's break it down a bit. The word
Haut.
doesn't have a prefix or suffix, it's quite simple. However, if we think of words related to skin, we could look at
Hautpflege.
which combines
Haut.
and
Pflege.
here
Pflege.
means care, so together it means skin care.
Ah, I see. So, the main part is
Haut.
Exactly. And the gender of compounds follows the last noun, so
Hautpflege.
is also feminine.
Can you give me some similar words?
Sure. Here are a few examples. First, words with the same prefix.
Haut. Hautarzt.
Skin doctor.
Hautkrankheit.
Skin disease. Now, some with the same suffix.
Pflege. Haushaltspflege.
Household care.
Körperpflege.
Body care. And finally, similar patterns.
Hautcreme.
Skin cream.
Hautfarbe.
Skin color.
Hautschuppen.
Skin flakes.
Hautschicht.
Skin layer.
Wow, that's a lot.
Now, let's practice using.
Haut.
In real-life situations. Imagine you're at a doctor's appointment.
Okay, what should I say?
You could start with,
Ich habe Probleme mit meiner Haut.
that means I have problems with my skin.
Ich habe Probleme mit meiner Haut.
Perfect. Another situation could be talking about skincare with a friend. You might say,
Ich benutze eine neue Hautcreme.
Ich benutze eine neue Hautcreme.
great. Finally, think about visiting a spa. You could say,
Ich hätte gerne eine Hautbehandlung.
meaning I would like a skin treatment.
Ich hätte gerne eine Hautbehandlung.
Excellent. Now, to help remember that
Haut.
is feminine, notice that it ends with, which is common for feminine nouns in German. An image to remember could be a soft, smooth texture, like a baby's skin.
That's helpful.
It's also important to note that
Haut.
can be used in both formal and informal contexts. Some typical collocations include
Hautpflegeprodukte.
for skincare products,
Hauttyp.
for skin type, and
Hautirritation.
for skin irritation. Just be cautious not to confuse it with
Haut.
and,
Hut.
which means hat.
I'll keep that in mind.
Now, let's say some example sentences. Here's one.
Die Haut ist empfindlich.
That means the skin is sensitive, right?
Exactly. And here's another.
Ich habe meine Haut gut gepflegt.
I have taken good care of my skin.
Great job. Here's a question.
Hast du Sonnenbrand auf deiner Haut?
Do you have sunburn on your skin?
Yes. And another.
Die Haut hat sich nach der Behandlung verbessert.
The skin has improved after the treatment.
Let's do a quick recall check. First question, what is the gender of?
Haut.
It's feminine, right?
Correct. Next, what's the plural form?
Die Häute.
Good. How do you say I have skin problems in German?
Ich habe Probleme mit meiner Haut.
Yes. What does
Hautpflege.
mean?
It means skin care.
Right again. Last question, what does the verb
Pflegen.
mean?
It means to care for.
You did an amazing job today, Sam. To summarize, we learned about
Haut,
its meanings, forms, and how to use it in various contexts.
Thanks, Alex. This was really informative.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.